In a calculated maneuver that has turned heads in political circles, firebrand Republican Representative Lauren Boebert is making a move, quite literally, to a different congressional district. This strategic relocation is seen as an effort to fortify her political career by representing a district with a more conservative voter base. Boebert, who has made waves since her inauguration into Congress, with her staunch conservative stances and alignment with the far-right faction of the Republican Party, has decided to switch from her current district to a seat on the opposite side of the state. This district is known for its stronger conservative leanings, which could potentially offer Boebert a more secure foothold in the House of Representatives. The implications of this decision are profound, not just for Boebert, but for the political landscape of her state. District shifts by political figures often reflect deep considerations about the changing demographics and political inclinations of their constituencies. It can serve as a forewarning of intensified polarization in politics, as elected officials seek to represent areas that mirror their ideological positions. Observers suggest Boebert's move is indicative of the challenges some Republicans face in districts rendered less reliably conservative following demographic shifts, political awakenings, or redistricting processes. Seeking out a district with a more homogeneous voter base may be viewed as a way to solidify support and mitigate the risk of facing a strong challenge within her party or from a Democratic opponent. Furthermore, in an era where political entrenchment is increasingly common, the decision to switch districts also raises questions about the consequences for representation. Critics of such strategies argue it underscores an abandonment of broad-based policymaking in favor of catering to more extreme factions. For incumbents like Boebert, a district relocation is not unprecedented, but it is relatively rare and tends to attract scrutiny. It often involves establishing new residents, forging connections with a new set of constituents, and potentially facing off with another incumbent if the districts overlap. Boebert's choice to move to a more conservative district seems to map onto a broader trend among certain politicians who seek the stability of safe districts amidst a volatile political climate. This move, although deemed logical in political strategy terms, does highlight the growing partisanship and ideological segmentation in American politics. It will be critical to observe how this shift might impact the legislative priorities and strategies within the Republican Party, as well as how it may affect the overall tenor and inclusivity of political discourse in an increasingly divided nation. As the landscape for the next election begins to take shape, eyes will undoubtedly be on Boebert and her new constituency. Whether this attempt to relocate politically will pay off in terms of career longevity and legislative effectiveness remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that in today's precarious political environment, maintaining office is often a game of strategy that extends beyond mere policy positioning.